Hi, good day. I'm George Lazada and my partner, James Abner Galaroza from Cebu Technological University, CTU Main Campus, taking the course of Bachelor of Industrial Technology, major in Computer Technology. We were discussing about what is free trade. Do you know that free trade can be defined as the free access of market by individuals without any restriction or any trade barriers that can obstruct the trade process such as taxes, tariffs, and import quotas? Free trade in its own way unites and brings people together.
So, most individuals love the concept of free trade considering it gives the ability to move freely and interact in the market. The whole idea of free trade is that it lowers the price of our goods and services by promoting competition. Domestic producers no longer will be able to rely government law and other forms of assistance, including quotas which essentially force citizens to buy from them.
Good day, I'm George Lazada and my partner.
Hello everyone, I am James Abner J. Galaroza from BIT Computer Technology 2A.
We were discussing about what is free trade and what is the pros and cons of free trade.
We are here to do a debate about a certain topic with James taking the affirmative side and me taking the negative side. So let's start. The topic for today is, does global free trade has done more harm than good? First off, let's start with James.
Thank you, Mr. MC. We all know that there's always been a good and bad, light and dark, peace and chaos, day and night, and so on and so forth. That is what we call equilibrium. What I am pointing here is that we are living in a world where we faces consequences in every actions that we take. But why not focus on the positive side, where we can have progress? Well, I say global free trade has done more good than harm in our country, or even in the other countries out there. Here are some reasons why I say so. Number 1. The theory of comparative advantage. This explains by specializing the goods where countries have a lower opportunity cost. There can be an increase in economic welfare for all countries. Number 2. Reducing tariff barriers leads to trade creation. Trade creation occurs when consumption switches from high cost to low cost producers. Can you imagine how much we can save because of this global free trade? The third reason is increased exports, as well as the benefits for consumers importing goods, firm exporting goods where the UK has an comparative advantage. Lower tariff on the UK export will enable a higher quantity of exports, boosting UK jobs and economic growth. And lastly, trade is an engine of growth. World trade has increased by an average of 7% since 1945, causing this to be one of the significant contributors of economic growth. As you can see, those are the advantages of a global free trade. There may be another way to achieve economic growth, but this one is the must and most essential way. Why restrict it? Thank you.
Beautiful! What a thoughtful views you got there, James. Now it's time for Jerich to share his thoughts. Jerich, the cameras is all yours.
Thank you, Mr. MC. I'll make this clear. Yes, there's always good and bad, dark and light, and so on and so forth. But we cannot hide the fact that global free trade can cause harm and has disadvantage in our country and its people. Prevention are better than cure. A dinosaur aged saying that we always keep in mind better prevent something from happening before it reaches us and harm us tight.
James, talk about efficiency of exported and imported products. There's a threat because of that. Now enters the threat intellectual property. When imports come more easily, domestic producers can easily access them, allowing them to copy and ideas and sell them as knockoff.
With many countries with little to no laws on intellectual property, it would be easy to steal them. Global free trade may increase and boost job opportunities, but there's a but about it. Unhealthy working conditions. Of course, many countries lack labor protection laws. Workers may be forced to work in unhealthy and substandard working environment. See, it's affecting even the workers. And lastly, less tax revenue. Since member countries are no longer subject to import taxes, they need to think of ways to compensate for the reduced tax revenue. So how does it affect the economy? Well, simply taxes. The economy that the government is taking from the taxes are the one that making our economy running. That would be all. Thank you. Thank you, Jarech, for the wonderful arguments. So, how was it, everyone? Have you decided which side you are? Anyways, thank you for watching and peace out.